The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter is made possible by a contribution from Flying Lemur Game Studio.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we're going to be playing Paraphrase. This is the totally 80s edition because it's totally my kind of music.
It is.
And growing up, you actually...
It's all I listened to.
Well, by design, because that's kind of what we fed you, you know.
Yeah.
And still, even when you get in the car, it's always the 80s
always
music
80s.
on the satellite stations.
Always 80s, yeah. So I'm actually pretty good at this game, though.
Actually, you are.
Yeah.
So we've played this recently at a family function, and the two youngest, who were not even alive near the 80s, actually probably did better as far as spontaneous things.
We knew the song titles, but we couldn't get the artists on a lot of them.
Because they're classics, right?
Yeah.
So in this game, we're going to be giving clues, and the other team is going to try to figure out what the song is, and also the artist, or if they don't know what it is, then they use the artist as kind of a clue.
Yeah.
But I think that'll make sense when you watch our playthrough. So we actually have a special guest joining us.
Yes, we do.
For this one. Mom is going to weigh in because Mom is also, she likes 80s music because, that's what we grew up with.
Yeah.
And I think she kind of enjoys playing this game.
She's pretty good at it.
Yeah, so check it out. I'll start off by saying everything you're going to see here is prototype. In fact, if you go out on Flying Lemur's Facebook page, they've been showing a bunch of different art that they're going to use for the boxes. So this is not going to be the final artwork that you're going to see. Also, I don't know if the scoring pad that we have and the score sheet, if those are going to be changed at all or not. So you want to keep an eye on that. Now, we've played this game several times already, and they sent us a stack of cards for us to use. Now, these are all 80s, but because we don't want to ruin it for anyone, we have a small set here that we can show you, and those will not be included in the game, so that way we don't spoil anything for you. Now, the way the game works is you're going to be divided into teams, and one team is basically going to try to guess what the song is based off of a clue. And if they're not able to guess what that is, then there are a couple of other clues that can be given. But if you have to have those clues, you don't get as many points. So just, I'm going to be giving the clues here, and Megan and Mom are going to try to guess what they are. So we have authentic pigmentations.
True colors.
So Megan guessed true colors, and you can see that she is right. Now for a bonus,
Cyndi Lauper.
Yes. So Megan would get the bonus because she also got the clue.
No, I don't like that song.
Yes, and you would also get bonus points if you can sing it.
I don't
Megan?
like it though.
Mom, you want to sing?
No, I know it, but I'm not going to sing. I won't hurt anybody's ears.
Okay, so we'll go on to the next one, and this would normally be timed, but because we're giving you a demonstration, we're not timing that. So I'll show you the next one here. Unwavering trust or confidence, usually in a higher power.
True believer? Is that a thing? I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
Remember, these are 80s songs.
I know. I don't know. I don't know all of them.
No trust in somebody.
Unwavering trust
or
confidence, usually in a higher power.
I don't know. I don't know that one.
Clue number one would be George Michael.
Faith? Is that it?
It is Faith. You want to sing part of that? Or
No.
do you know
I don't want to. I know it. I don't want to sing any of these. I'm good.
Okay, we're going to give it another one here. So we have, do not have a troubled mind, exist in a state of joy.
Don't worry, be happy.
By?
Oh, I can see his face, but I don't know who he is.
It's not Bob Marley, is it?
No.
Well, that is his first name.
Bob?
But I don't know what his last name is.
I have no idea.
Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I was like,
Be happy.
I'm just thinking Island Vibe. I was like, Bob Marley.
All right, so next one is, I am feeling extremely enthusiastic.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
Yes,
By the
by.
Pointer Sisters.
You want to sing it?
I'm so excited.
There you go. and I just can't hide it.
Oh, God.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like
I'm
it.
about to leave this video. All right.
I will say that when we played this recently at a family function, nobody wanted to sing. Everybody was a little embarrassed. All right, next card we have. Having discomfort caused by a need for food similar to the wild
Hungry
dog-like
like a
animal.
wolf.
Yes,
Duran Duran.
that is good.
Ha.
Can you sing it?
No, I'm not singing it. It's in Big Fat Liar, though. That's how I knew that song. Like when he turns blue.
Now, I will say that Megan didn't really have a choice growing up. She had to listen to 80s.
Yeah.
And since she has been an adult, whenever she is in the car, she also has to listen to 80s on
Always
satellite
80s.
radio.
80s on 8.
Yeah. All right, next card we have. Fellows are condensing and rapidly descending from the sky.
It's Raining Men.
By?
I don't know.
It is by these women, and I couldn't tell you who they are. It's a bunch of,
These women. I don't know.
and I can't think of their names.
I don't
The
know.
Weather Girls.
The Weather
Oh,
Girls.
really?
That's it,
Can
yes.
you sing some of it?
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It's
Yeah,
raining
see,
men.
you'd get bonus points for that. All right, next card is I fancy an evening that is drizzly.
Drizzly? What?
Fancy an evening. That is
Drizzly. So like
Now this was a pop song in the very early 80s that was a crossover.
Oh, that doesn't help me.
It might help Mom.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know that one.
In the
Who?
rain.
Can I have the hint?
Drizzling.
The hint is Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah, that does not help me.
Oh, it's oh, I'm gonna go brain dead here. Oh,
Did you know it? Without, like, would you have known
It
it?
is.
I might have.
Oh my gosh. Well, give me the first clue again.
The first clue is Eddie Rabbit.
Yeah, like the...
No, the first thing.
Oh, the
drizzly.
paraphrase is I fancy an evening that is drizzly.
I don't know. Like rain? Drizzly
It is.
rain?
I am going total brain
I have
dead.
no idea.
Clue number 2 is rainy.
Well, I got that without needing the clue.
Oh my
Rainy.
gosh.
Because I love
The
a rainy night.
I love a rainy night.
That's...
I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning as
Oh.
it lights up the sky.
Okay, you got bonus
So you
points.
would get bonus points for that. All right. So the next one is word used to express greeting
Hello.
by.
Is it me you're looking for?
It's Lionel Richie.
That is correct. Can you sing it?
I just...
She just did.
I
Hello.
kind of did it.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Ugh.
So you can tell you can really get into
I
it.
feel like you
This
would
game
be
here.
more willing to sing if you had had a couple drinks or something afterwards.
Well, I don't know.
Be a little more
right.
loosey-goosey.
Fanciful, slender, scaly lizard with color-changing capabilities.
Karma
Chameleon. Chameleon.
Yes, by.
By
Boy George.
Boy George and Culture Club.
Yes. Would you
You
like to
saw
sing
them in
some?
concert.
No, I would not like this. Yes.
You saw them, you get points for that.
Yeah.
All right, and the last card that we're going to show you is one of my personal favorites. It's a small crimson-colored luxury sport vehicle.
Little
Red
Red Corvette
Corvette.
by Prince.
All right, you want to sing some of that?
No.
No. Little red Corvette.
That's about it.
That's
Okay.
done.
All right.
We're done. We're done there.
All right, so basically what we would do before the timer ran out, we would count up the number of cards that they got, plus any of the bonuses where they didn't use any of the clues. So you can see the scorecard there. And this is a dry erase in the prototype that we've got. Megan's got a dry erase pen that she's been playing with.
Yes, I have.
It's got a little eraser there. So we would be marking those because you can skip. Since this is a timed game, if you don't know what it is, you can skip it and then move on to the next one. So just wanted to kind of point that out. So now that we've kind of showed you how the game plays, let's talk about what we think. All right, who would like to go first?
I will. It's a fun party game. We played it with 6 people, 3 on a team.
Yes.
Um,
And it was...
2 that were not born in the 80s, but have been
Didn't have a choice.
Indoctrinated.
indoctrinated
Yes.
to the 80s music. And the one was very good at it.
She was. Well, I mean,
So.
I got the titles.
Yeah.
I just couldn't always, like, get the artist.
Yeah.
So I knew that. Because I was, like, doing really good at, like, figuring out what, like, the paraphrase was.
And this is one of those where your brain really has to especially under under
30,
the time.
What is it, 30 seconds?
No, I
or
think
40
we had
90.
yeah.
I think we
somewhere around
kind
there.
of played around with it too.
Yeah.
Because we got a sand timer with the prototype, but that's not going to be in the actual version you're going to have. You're going to be instructed to use like a timer that's on your phone or something, which is, I think, actually a
what we
better thing,
used.
because then it'll,
Beep.
when things happen, it goes ding.
Yeah. I like
ding
it.
when there's
I think
stuff.
it's a good party game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, I knew a lot more than I thought I would, but again, I didn't have a choice.
It says
Growing
4+
up with
players, but we kind of had
We had-
teams.
yeah, we did teams, which was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, really, the player limit is just kind of a, because you could have 2 players
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and easily play this.
I think it's a cool game, and I would like to see like different eras.
Yes.
Like you
Well,
could do a 90s, a country,
imagine-
2000.
Imagine that you said that.
something that I like was alive for.
So here, let me kind of tell you what you're going to be getting in the Kickstarter version. So the base game is basically going to focus on the 80s. You're going to get 280 cards. You're going to get a dry erase marker. You're going to get a 50-sheet score pad and a rule sheet. And then it says players will need to use a timer on their phone or a tablet or something that basically keeps track of the time. So the expansions that you asked, Megan.
Yes.
Expansions that will be offered during the Kickstarter include the 70s.
No.
I only know like
You only
70
know
songs
music
from
that came
Awesome
from
Mix Live.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Volumes.
Yeah, so there's going to be
That's all I
104
know.
cards of those. The 90s.
See, 90s, I feel like I do a little bit better on.
Good.
You like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and those guys.
Backstreet, yeah.
Backstreet's back, all right. And then, of course, you've got the bye, bye, bye.
That's in sync though.
Yeah, well, they're interchangeable.
Yes.
You're going to get 104 of those cards. You're going to get the 2000s.
See, yeah, I would probably do like somewhat okay with that.
You might have, what was that song that you always like? I would walk 500 miles.
Ah, that's a good song by the Proclaimers.
Yeah, you're going to get,
Yep.
I'm assuming that's in the early 2000s.
I don't know, honestly.
You're going to get 104 of those cards. And then you're going to get 104 country hit songs.
No, I can do that. Let's bring it on.
I might be kind of good at that.
Megan can probably swing that too because she
Yeah.
has to listen to that one.
But
out
I
in the
like
car.
newer country more than like the older country.
That's, if I was playing that and that came up, that's when I would tap out and go to
Well-
the kitchen and get a snack.
See, here's the thing though. Can you interchange all of these and make like a huge like
Yes, you
mixtape?
can.
See, that would be cool, and you could have all different eras and genres.
Because
Yes.
there is also a mixed tape
Ah,
expansion that
see?
will be filled with new songs from the various decades listed that I already talked about. And
Yes.
it's going to be 104 cards as well.
See, that I think might go over a little bit well, like if you have people like my age that maybe didn't grow up listening to all 80 songs, so like, they might have a better chance.
And then a special guest DJ pack where backers will be able to write their own paraphrases, clues, and have their names listed on the cards.
Oh, cool.
Those are going to be limited to 52 backers. So in total, there's going to be 780 cards if you go all in on the pledge.
Did we get through all the cards? Because I know we got pretty close. We played for like a while.
I think
we got through at least a
pretty
good
close.
75%.
We were averaging 6 or 7 cards per round per team.
Yeah, but I mean, we went.
Sometimes
we
you're
did a
getting
couple
stuck.
rounds. Yeah.
Oh, we did a lot of rounds in
Yeah.
that one.
I think we played for like an hour though.
But there's also plans for other expansions as well. So they're
think
going to
that's
have
cool.
current stuff. Of course, there's more than 104 songs that came out in each of those decades.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they could go. I mean, they could do like disco, and just have it be
like
that way.
ABBA.
Staying alive.
Bee Gees.
Yeah, you got the whole Bee Gees. Yeah, you got the ABBA.
I mean, you
Mamma
could do
Mia.
like a whole, like, if you really want, like, I mean, I'm thinking like Beatles has a lot of songs. You could maybe do like for a certain like band or artist if they're really big.
You could.
I mean, like
Queen.
smaller. Yeah, Queen.
Well, those are probably going to be smaller ones since you're just
Yeah,
talking
I
about a
mean,
band. Or you
yeah,
could
very
have
small ones.
you could have like just
Like
English
greatest.
invasion. So you have
British,
Queen and
not England.
or British. Yeah, sorry.
It's the British invasion. Bowie. Bowie's a Brit.
Yeah.
isn't he? Yeah.
You could have that. You
I like
could
Bowie.
you could have a bunch of other stuff. I personally would not want to see more country, but that's just me. So all in all, I think Paraphrase is actually a very fun party game. It's very unique. You can get everyone involved.
Yeah.
Because even if one person is not familiar with that music, they might be able to
There's
guess what that is.
There's still enough 80 songs I feel like people my age know. Because I mean, like, you know, if you like go to all the movies and stuff, we've all seen like the classic 80s movies, you know, at least those songs and stuff. So.
Well, that's true. I mean, they could have like a whole, you know, movie movie
Rat
soundtrack
Pack.
thing. The what?
Oh, what was
Rat
the guy
Pack.
who did all those movies?
I don't
Pretty in Pink.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The director, who was that?
John Hughes?
Yeah.
Oh, a John Hughes one. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Huh?
That's what I said.
You were
Yeah.
saying John Hughes?
Yeah.
The Rat Pack.
Yeah. Well.
Isn't that what they call them?
That was the
No.
Brat Pack.
Brat. I
The
was
Rat
thinking
Pack was
Rat.
the Vegas guys.
Yeah.
Dean Martin.
Oh no! See,
Frank
I was thinking the group, like the Breakfast Club and all those, like Greenwald and all.
Yeah, so I think this would be a really good party game for everybody in the family.
It's a hit for us. We
Highly
like it.
recommend it.
Yep.
So if this looks like something you're interested in, then definitely you're going to want to jump in on the Kickstarter, and then you'll have it. And not sure when the actual release will be for the stores and everything, but if you get the Kickstarter, you're going to be ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
So that is Paraphrase, songs in other words, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.